Check it out, guys. Check it out. We're on live here. Get a couple of things going on. Get some different color in here. Alright, we'll just stick to that. See if we can see it. It's kind of bright. Really bright. See that a bit? Come on, live. Yeah, you can bring these here.
Can I use one?
Oh yeah, you can use them. Yeah. Just leave me the tiniest one, the second one. That's the one I want.
I'll just give it to you now.
If that's the tiniest one. Just trying to figure out. I don't. It's live, but there's nobody on here yet.
How long have you been live on for?
Just 48 a minute. I'm just trying to see. That's pretty bright though. How do I take this down?
So you want the second? You want this one? That's yours.
Yeah, what do the others look like? Yeah, that's good. I'll just keep that one.
Look at yours. I don't want to ruin that one. This one. This one. Do you have paint? Because I have none.
All my paint's all there.
Okay. I know which color. Oh.
Original. Let's go original. See what happens. Just want to bring it down a bit. Just setting it up here, guys. If there's nobody there anyway. Nobody's on yet. No, that's fine. Gives me time to set it up and get some notifications out. It's pretty bright. I guess I don't need the light on yet. I can see everything pretty clear. Well, while we're waiting for everybody or anybody to come on, let's give it a quick little sanding here. Okay.
I think these two would look nice together. And the white. For lightning book colors.
Ask Mom to turn the heat down a bit. It's a little warm here.
Turn the heat down?
Mm-hmm.
You're warm?
I'm warm. I'm always warm. Straight up, everybody. Hopefully that stays on there.
Palette I can put it on or just put on paper?
What?
I'll put it on paper, never mind. I was gonna say palette. Palette. Put this on.
Just trying to get this out so it's easier to see. Alright, I think that's better. Okay. Let's do this. we're just gonna wait a bit. Just took about 5 minutes to set up the camera. See if anybody wants to join us, and we'll wait for everybody to come on. So again, like you said earlier, we're gonna be painting this guy. We have colors that we were chosen for it. So like everything else, we are gonna spray down with our, we're gonna go white, but we're gonna use it's a pearl color. It's from Tester. This is a Michael's product, which they don't have anymore, or that I can't find, probably online. Make sure we got everything dusted off. So there's the back, there's the front. It's about 1.5 inches thick, about 1.5 inches thick. We're gonna go with like a white head, kind of a yellow beak. We'll get some maybe yellowish in the eyes, brown wings with black. This is going to be a red. There's going to be a blue insert for triangle, and inside the middle will be white. It's the colors of who this is for, representing. The fish is going to be sort of a green. We're going to go greenish, white, red. You know, we'll give it some color. Technique we're going to use for the wings is we're going to use this guy. This is like I can't remember what this is called, but whatever. What we're going to do is we'll lay it on here in sections, and we'll spray the brush itself, and we'll see what happens. That'll give us little layers of stuff. So Mr. Steve, are you on there with me? Say hi if you're on there. That's you. Welcome to the channel. Oh, we got one person watching. I don't know who it is, but we have one person. No, don't say it on don't say it on here on Messenger, Steve. Say it on you could type in at the bottom where I could see you, where it says say hello if you're here. You see that? Type it in there just so I know if you're there. You know what I mean? You see that? Like, don't text it to me because you're texting me from my phone. Okay, well, you know what? While we're waiting for anybody to come on, alright, so this is my schmuck that my kids made me, and it's for my painting. I was supposed to wear it the other day, and I didn't, and I made a mess. Whatever, it happens. So we're gonna get, I guess, the pump ready. We're slowly gonna paint. All right, here we go. Don't make fun of my schmuck. My kid made it. Very important. So if you're joining me live, give me a hello. Write it down in the comment down there so I know you're there, and we can chat. Like I said, first thing I'm going to do is... How do we get in? Oh, well, okay. Well, then don't text me on here, Steve, because I keep on having to swipe your comments off. So I think you have to be logged in as a member. You're watching it as just being there, maybe? I don't know. I'm not sure how that works. So... just going to go about by spraying everything up. You know what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some white to it just to make it a little bit brighter. Again, this is just putting on a base coat, right? So a couple of drops of white. We're going to use our Alright, so we're just going to while we're waiting for people to join us. Mark in the house. About time you got in there, buddy. Haven't seen you in a while. Dude, I'm working on your order. Hoping tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm not gonna promise you, but it's gonna happen. I just had a whole bunch of things to send out, and they were promised first, so I'll get to you, buddy. So we're painting, airbrushing our eagle staff. That's what we're doing today. What to do first is make sure I got a white base to it. That's just my standard. Creighton S, how you doing, man? Nice to see you again. Glad you could join. So guys, if I missed your comment and I don't say something back to you, just, you know, say it again, because if people talk and I miss it and I'm doing this, if you got a question or if you got something to tell me. Now we're just fully blasting the painting, or the carving. This is for a friend, or not a friend, a customer, I should say. Well, I guess she's a friend now. A customer that ordered this. She wanted this for her elder. They have a native elder that's, I guess they do a certain term. Sorry. And then they give them something, so she contacted me for a commission piece, which I'm really happy. This is made out of basswood, so easy to carve. Sand's very nice. I'll give you a little explanation. What I'm doing is I'm putting a base coat on here, and the base coat allows for the rest of the paints to stick better. Okay, so that's what I do. It doesn't have to be too thick, it just has to be on it, right? So you want to try to get everything you can. Now let me know, you guys, do you understand family life takes over? Yeah, brother does. Let me know if any of you guys do airbrushing. You know, I'm trying to get some info on it. I invited on the airbrush sites that I'm on to have people come if they want to check it out, kind of thing. I'm not sure if I had anybody come the last time. You know, it's a hit and miss. It'd be nice to get some of those guys to give me some really good, because oh boy, some of those guys they're top notch. I don't have any names for you, but they're top notch. What I'm going to be doing is investing in a fan, so it could suck in. Like, these are acrylics, so they're not as brutal, but I could still smell them. That's not a good idea. You know, 'cause it's bouncing back at me, kind of thing. didn't get myself one of those little masks. I've tried to hurry. Haven't tried. Yeah. Well, you know what? Once you get on it, you're gonna love it. Tell you, Creighton, it's better than, I find it better than painting by hand, because you can see it covers a good range of spots evenly. It's a little bit of a pain because you gotta know how to mix your colors, and you gotta, you're always making sure your caps are full or whatever. See, and then we're out. So we're gonna add, but this time we're just gonna add white. Where's the white? And we're gonna add a lot of it because we're still not done. Then we're gonna just add a little bit. This is 75% fantastic, and 25% fantastic, 75% water. So I'm just gonna spray some in there, and it reduces it. Now, when I'm reducing it, I'm thinning it, right? But that's okay to do with this because we're just trying to spray it out. This is called backflow. So what you do is you hide the holes, you pull back, you can see how it flows back. Well, it's not supposed to do that, but it does. And what that will do is it'll just mix it. When you're using, I do have, use airbrush. What channel are you talking about with the airbrushes? What channel? What? What channel are you talking about with the airbrushes? Did I mention a channel? I don't. What? Don't confuse the Frenchman. It's on any airbrush on Facebook. There's groups, right? I should say there's groups that do airbrushing, and I try to invite them out to participate in this. That's what it is. Everybody's always trying to confuse the Frenchman. So, but I haven't had very much success with these guys coming on. They're probably busy. Whatever. So like I said, with the airbrushing, I find it's so much nicer because you can just go. Yeah, there's lots of groups on Facebook. I join, and I post my videos and stuff like that. And if they see it, they see it. If they don't, that's fine. Amazing, you know what I mean? They are really amazing. They're painting people's portraits, and they're not just spitting paint like this, like I'm doing. You know? Alright, so... And the airbrush too is great because you can get into spots that, a paintbrush probably wouldn't get into. What I like to do again, like I said, was I just like to cover it with a white base. You gotta get all your angles, guys. Don't just do one spot and walk away because you're gonna miss underneath. dusty in here. Open up the blind a bit. I'd rather be carving. Yeah, I know, me too, but being out here and try to carve, there's no way you're gonna carve. It's so damn cold out there. Pissing me off. You should get yourself a some scrap wood and just start carving with it until my stuff comes in. Alright, one more shot of white here to finish up. Then we'll just let it dry for a couple of seconds. Won't take long, it's wood. That's Steve. My buddy Steve's on here. Alright, I gotta grab some. Okay, so I just gotta take a little chunk of something out of there. What the heck that is? My airbrushing has a lot to be done. Well, so does mine. I mean, I don't know what the hell I'm doing 90% of the time. I need some light, guys. It's all about blending, Mark. That's all it is with airbrushing, I find. It's all about blending. Getting those colors to mix, getting those colors to match. Something in here, I can't find it, I can't get it out. It's not a hair, it's a piece of wood. Or maybe it is a hair, I don't know. Come on. Yeah. Alright. So we'll continue with a couple of little spots that we want to do. I'm gonna kick you off my channel. You bastard. 69. It's -5 here or something like that. Jeez. 69. You crazy Americans. Mark likes to tease me because it's cold out here, and as he knows, it's warm always out there. But we don't have earthquakes. We have massive mosquitoes. Okay, so I'm just gonna waste out the white on here, whatever's left. Oh, Missy. My cat's trying to get to the window. Too much stuff on there. A little bit of tip dry, tip dry. Jump up there, you crazy cat. My cat's trying to jump on the window. '30s here in Alabama. I'd still take '30s. Have you ever been to Canada? I've never been to Alabama. I've been to Fargo. But if you've ever been to Canada, you'll want to stay there where you're at. It's not so bad. You know what? Born and raised out here, guys. You learn how to dress. You learn how to dress, and there's an old thing that I always tell everybody, you know, in the wintertime you can dress up in layers and layers and you'll always stay warm. In the summertime, every time I take a layer off till I get naked, I get arrested. We get like, in the summer we can get up to plus 40s here out here, which is like 100 and something for you guys in the States. So it does get warm. We have like a different kind of heat. Ours is humid. Yeah, humid heat. That's ugly. Never been to Canada? Lots of trees. We don't say about, we say about. But we say a lot, eh? Yeah. I do. Eh, fuck. You know, honestly, like as much as I'd love to go out and see, anywhere, even going more to the States or Europe. Oh, it's beautiful out here. Going to see, that kind of stuff. You would definitely catch me spending my money traveling across Canada before I go to any other country, just because you know what, I live out here and there is a lot of beautiful scenery out here. And you know what, the people are good too, just like anywhere else. I'm not saying that people are bad everywhere else, but we have our we have our crime, we have our dumbasses, we have our gangs, we have everything here. Where I live in Winnipeg, Manitoba, which is in Canada. If you check out the map, we're right in the middle. We get all the shit. Like, we get all the cold. It's beautiful in Canada. A man? Yeah, I'm a man. Why, you looking at me like different than I'm a woman? What are you doing, Mark? I think I put too much white in here. That's okay. Let me just see what I got left in this. In this cup. In my cup. Oh, I got lots in there. Clogging, eh, guys? Remember I was telling you about that yesterday? You can get a clog in there really easy if it's too thick. So what I do is I add a little bit of the solution. Take my brush. Get in there and stir it. Give it a good stir. And let's see what happens here. There we go. Now it's coming out. I'd love to go to Alabama. Go anywhere, I guess, if I could. There we go. Alright, so that color is done. So what we're going to do... It is mountains in the north, Gulf in the south. It's about halfway between them, so vacations are easy. Yeah, I betcha. Would be nice. Alright, so clean my airbrush. Alright, if there's anybody else on here, say hello. Don't be shy. To hear your comments. Here's some just a quick discussion. It's open to anything. Almost anything. Keep the language down. Only I'm allowed to say fuck. Nobody should be saying that word. Shop kitty. What are you doing? Yeah, but I need it to be. I know what you're saying, Mark. It needs to be white for me though. Crochet and me too. How you doing? Yeah, you know what? It has to be white for me because if not, I won't see what I'm doing. So you gotta remember too, I'm using white right now, so you're not gonna see anything until I start putting the colors in. It's just the lighting I need. You're here to look at my pretty face, not that. Rob, you're here with me again. Sweet. Thanks for joining, buddy. Oh, yeah, sorry. See, if I put a dark color in this thing and put lights on, I won't see shit. But if I put a light color in and I see it. So what I'll do is as I'm painting, I'll pull it out for you to see. So let me see if you tell me if you could see that. Like, I mean, is it too bright? Like, is the camera too bright? Like right now, I see just a big glare. But anyway, it's white. Like it was brown, now it's white. That's what we want to go for. Is we want to get white. It's still tacky, right? So I'd like to give it a good 5-10 minutes for it to dry. So that's why we're doing this. We could sit here and chat. You know, you can make comments if you want. Don't make fun of my schmuck. The kid made it for me. OT has a glare. OT has a glare. Okay, so it has a glare. Yeah, I'm trying to work this lighting shit out, guys. Like, get better lighting in this little area, kind of thing. Just so you and I can both see what's going on. You know. Thank you, Charles. Sorry, crochet and me. It's kind of hard, this YouTube thing, because you know what, like, we don't know anybody's names here, and to remember them is kind of hard too. But it's just that we have our names for YouTube on here. So guys, don't forget, when you're cleaning out your airbrush, take the needle out. I'd say give it a little bit of a wash. What I mean by wash is I just add a little bit of water to it like that, or solution, and pull it upwards. Don't ever pull and go backwards. Pull up and pull it out. Son of a bitch is sharp. I've poked myself about 100 times. I still haven't learned. Talk smack about your Abram. Oh, damn it. I'll get my kitty after you if you do that. She's right there. She's waiting for you. I'll get you. That's okay. My kid made it, so you go ahead and see what it's the second oldest made this one. I'm gonna get another one made this year from, because I got 3 kids, right? So 3 kids means I always get 3 of something. I tried to quick dry it. I'm not sure how that would do with airbrushing though. Cherish those items the kids make us. You betcha, Mark. Yes, hair dryer. Very good idea. It's noisy as hell with all you guys being here, but great idea. You know what? Here's the thing, right, guys? If you're in a rush to do a project, you know, something like that would work. Having the right kind of box with a fan that sucks in, takes all the fumes. Like, it got pretty fumey in here, which shouldn't be, because it should be wearing a respirator or even just a painter's mask. Would make a big difference. I'm not spraying high amounts of paint in here in this room. What I will be doing is turning everything down, and then basically getting electric heater. Yeah, that's a good idea too. You know what? Thing is when you're, and this is only my opinion, right? When I'm in the house here, I usually don't have a window open or nothing. It's warm enough. It's like 72 degrees or 70 degrees in here, so it is warm enough. Another trick for that is the airbrush. Taking the airbrush and just giving it, just pulling on the air. That's all you have to do. Push down. That's the air. There's nothing in here, so I can pull back too if I want. And it would dry this stuff. Acrylics dry really fast compared to everything else. And it doesn't take long to do that. You could add another heat source to it, like you said. So that's good. So our colors today, guys, are in front of me. So we're doing like a blue in there. We'll have a red in there, and we'll have a white in there. That one's good. I did my own mixture of green for the fish. This I've had before, so I'm going to use that. Brown for the wings. Yellow for the beak. We got a yellow. And then black. Black will be for just highlights for the head of the eagle. Also just maybe around the eyes. What I'd like to do with the black, and I'm going to try this. So this is our next step we're going to do, guys, is you could... Damn it, it's too dark. It's too bright. So you could see... this camera's backwards, but anyway, so you can see these lines here. These are the feathers, the wings. I'm going to try to get black in there first, okay? So I'm just going to lightly get in there, highlight those shadows inside, and then come back with the brown on top of it, so you'll sort of darken it out. That's just what I know. Don't ask me much, because I don't know much, but that's what I know. And then again, this guy, eyelashes, right? So what we're going to try with this is we're going to try to put it on our carving, and we're just going to spray the brush and then pull it off and see if we can get some sort of effects going all the way through. Mike Lang, how you doing, buddy? Thanks for joining. Maybe you're new, I guess. That's awesome. Love it. Awesome. Welcome to my channel, guys. Whoever's new, whoever's not. Don't mind Rob and Mark. Those two guys they're old. They like to bug me. They're great. You guys are all awesome. The old I can do it, you can do it. It's gonna stand, and we're gonna choose our own path. We know that. We use that line a lot. I think it's a good shtick for everybody. So, Mike, where are you from, buddy? Give us a little hello, and what do you do there for either on Facebook, YouTube? Because I've seen your name before. I'm not sure. I don't remember. Not sure very much. But give us a little hello on you. Do you do airbrushing? Oh, you're in Calgary. Hey, great. Well, time to get another cool Canadian in here. Are you a airbrush artist or carver? What's going on with you? I lurk on the channel on and off. Okay, yeah. Yeah, maybe. I just remember seeing your name. I just don't know who's what. A lot of times I try to say hi to everybody. Try to stay friendly, right? Alright. Can you use your burner for the feather separation? Okay, Mark, you asked me something. Couldn't you use the burner for the feather separation. Working on a car and watching you. All right, cool. Okay, so you're talking about. I'm gonna get back to Mark here. You're asking me if I could use a burner. So you're are you saying to me to choke myself? Um, you're thinking that I took the burner. Oh, there you go. Take the burner and then basically cut in feathering. Is that what you're saying? I'm open to ideas, guys, but like right now I'm on the stage of painting, right? I like would I turn bowls and other stuff. Thanks for the you were cheers. Thank you, Mike. Appreciate you coming on. Anytime you wanna come and give me some hellos and that, and it's all good. Painting the feathers black. That's what I do sometimes. Yeah. Instead of painting the feathers. Well, yes, Mark. That's I get what you're saying. Um, Again, when you're talking to the customer, right? Like this is what I do. I ask them what they want. Do they want like natural, real feathers? Do they want it to look realistic? And so on, so on and so forth. She was very happy with the look of this. The colors, the colors. Originally, we were supposed to do 3 different colors on here. Wood burning for feathers. Yeah, but we're not doing a realistic bird, I guess, in the sense here. What we're doing is it's like a native art. So if I wanted to make this more realistic, all right, guys, I would have brought this down very thin as wings. I would have brought this right in. My only problem with doing stuff like that is if it breaks, like if it falls and breaks, like this thick is safer that it won't snap off, and so on and so forth. I was gonna put in feathering with the wood burner. Yes, I was. But I decided that I wanted to just leave it natural with colors. You got it? I got it. You got it. You got it. Real got it. All right. So that's what I was thinking, guys. But great idea. Don't say that wasn't a great idea because it was. Did you? I got my dragon done. That guy's gonna go and get some epoxy on it next. Maybe tomorrow. And give it a good shine so it stays solid. So gonna work on some black here. Good choice, Rich. Like it that way too. Thanks, Rob. Whoa, lights out. Opinion. Everybody. Don't get me wrong. I, in the stage of doing it, I would have agreed with it. Now it's at the painting stage. I'd have to go back and sand it down and blah 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 or whatever, get it done. It's just that, but it's a good idea. Don't get me wrong. So we're not gonna do that. We're gonna do it this way. Did you say asshole or is that awesome? Oh, awesome. I'm telling your mom. All right, so let's just get out of here because I could chat all night and waste my video. Sorry, like almost an hour of me talking about nothing. Damn French people. Okay, so a couple of little squirts. 1, 2, 3. I like to fill it up a little bit. Not fully fill it, okay, guys? You have to choose your own path, Rich. Thanks, man. I try. Alright, so I got some black in there. I'm just gonna add 1. That's not a drop, that was a bubble. 1 drop. That's it. 1 drop. Take my paintbrush. Really stir it up, eh? Wee wee! You betcha. The Frenchman knows, eh? Doesn't know much, but he knows. Alright. So, let's see what we got here. Alright. So, now, I'm going to make sure I put a cap on. And I'm just going to turn my air down just a touch. I gotta go back here. Alright, hopefully that's enough. put the air in the back over there because or it was just a little bit too loud beside me. Alright, so I'm gonna set that up. Okay guys, I can't see your comments because I'm gonna be looking at this, so insult me at will. The dragon is awesome, thank you. I'll sell it to you. I won't sell it to you cheap, but I'll sell it to you. Alright, where am I? Alright, so here we go. Alright, so where are you? Where my thumb is? Right here. We're doing that. We're highlighting the the feathers. That's what we're doing. Who's that? Oh, Mr. Carving Fusion. Where's my shirt? Was the moon you carved a transgender? What are you talking about, Jordy? You crazy bugger. Okay, so I'm just trying to get. I can't see you. You know, today we're being quadriplegic. Quadriplegic. Jordy yesterday, and you today were being spoiled. Haha. Yay. How are we all doing? Everybody's having a good day today? That's what I'd like to know. I'm always having a good day. We got some good online presence with everybody here. That's what I like. Where can I source these spitty magnifying spectacles? Been looking for a nice set. Do you have a Princess Auto out there, Mike? Pretty sure that's where I got mine from, was Princess Auto. Your shirt will be in the mail. Thanks, buddy. Jordy's sending me out a shirt because he likes me. No, but that's awesome. Like, can't wait to see it. I do. Okay. Not good. Everything I touch turns to shit. Oh, don't say that, Rob. You do? Okay, so go to Princess Auto. This, I mean, you can get them on eBay and stuff like that too. I'm sure if you could find them. But this guy here, today was a good day. Carving station in the garage. Let it rain. Good for you. That's, yeah, you want one. These guys here had a second piece that came up and down, or either on the inside, and they snapped off because it was crap. But I just use this lens anyway. I don't use this. This is like way too. I mean, I'm looking for slivers with this. He made me buy my shirts. I bought my. That's good. You should be buying. You should be supporting Jordy. I support him. I give him shit. He's a good man. He's got my back. I got his back on that one. You guys, you know what? That's a good thing. Support everybody on these channels. I mean, if they're even if it's just like by saying hello, getting on, getting on the channels with people, talking and stuff like that, sharing their videos, sharing their information, getting more people to subbing back and forth. You know what kind of shirt I'm sending him? Yeah, I don't want no big shirt with a penis on it either, Jordy. I'll be watching for that. Um, and even with like stuff like merch and all that, it's perfect. That helps out. It's a small thank you for people to get out there and check that stuff out. That's pretty good, man. He just hit 10,000. I don't mind get to keep him going. Yeah, he's got 10,000 subs. That's a good thing. That's a good hit there, Jordy. A little funny. You're welcome. A little funny thing there happened yesterday. I was doing a live video, and Jordy said to me he did some airbrushing once, and he sends me this video with he's got this paint all over the ceiling on his blinds, and he's laughing. Ah, somebody got burned here. Well, sure enough, what? Not even an hour later, I message him back and I show him what happened. One of my paints, this blue one, in fact, the lid wasn't on, and I go to touch it, and I grabbed it, and the freaking thing fell. I have paint all over my wall, all over my carpet. Oh, jinx, right? It's a lucky thing, bro. Just lucky. But thank you. Now, you know what? Lucky is, you got a good word on lucky. Lucky is one thing, but you know what? I don't believe that. I think what it is when, my opinion, okay, right, guys? Hey, Jordy, my opinion, when people see things and they like it, and I believe that YouTube is all about entertaining, talking, getting to know people. And if they like you and they see what you're doing, and they like your attitude about stuff and how you're doing stuff, they will follow. I mean, that's what YouTube's about, right? I guess. I mean, I've only been doing this for like a couple of years on this, but I've been doing it for years before on my metal detecting site, and it was the same thing. Like I never had 1,000 subs, but I had about 400 or 500 subs on my other one, and then I just got tired of metal detecting, I guess, and videotaping because everybody could see me finding a nickel and a dime or a toonie. It's like, wow, that's great. Anyway, that's just like that. So I think this is different for us. Like when it comes up to carving and doing a hobby, I think there is a good following. We just gotta find these people to go. That one video got, yeah, well, yeah, no, I know. That's it. But that means you had a good video out there. No eyesore on it. At least 50 times. Yeah, well, I'll say fuck twice. That's it. Maybe 3 times. Hey Mike, how's it going? With the moon looks like crap. Yeah, nah, it didn't look like crap. It looked great. I saw it. Yeah, you're too hard on yourself, Ron. Way too hard on yourself. Once a lady. what's that? Hey Rob, yo, trying to her to be as good as Mr. Jordan. Haha. Was that your brother that made that comment? God, I laughed. It was a great piece too. I liked it. Yeah, it's not as loud. I got it way in the corner. Can you show how the piece is progressing? Sorry, guys. Where are you? Over here. So, right now, like I said, it looks like shit. It just looks like that, right? It washes it out, right? So right now I'm just, yeah, I know it's hard to get. Let me just. Hold on a sec. Let me see something else here. I do have. Do, 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 do. I have. I'm just trying to think, guys. Yeah, no, I know what you're saying. I have this guy here. Try to show you how bright it is. Yeah, it's pretty bright. But I need the lighting in here, guys. You know that. That's what I was trying to say. Is I do need the lighting for my end to paint. Okay, yeah. Next one I'll play with the lighting, guys, and see what I can get out of it. See if I can improve. Right? That's what we're trying to. Maybe if I can. Let me just see if I can. I'm gonna see if I can do this here. I'm gonna shut that off for a sec. I'll fall on that. I don't know if you can see. Might be the way the camera's positioned too. Sorry. Yeah. Just wash that. Okay. Thanks, buddy. Take care, eh? We'll see ya. We'll chat you later on. Yeah, I will, buddy. No problem. So we're just highlighting the spots, guys. That's what we're doing right now. Okay, we're trying to bring the bird out. The color. We'll get more detail into it after. Um, a little bit of spidering happening. A little bit of spidering. Spidering is when the paint just kind of spits everywhere. So a good indication is two things. One, you got a clogged tip, which means you got tip dry. Or another way would be if it's either too much or not enough pressure coming out. This might be a bit too much pressure, but that's okay. We're just, like I said, we'll be covering all this black anyway with brown. Can't believe how calm you are while painting. Calm? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I'm highly medicated. How's that? I always say that. Get on the meds. I'm too easygoing to be, you know, I don't really care about things that don't bother me. Right now, this is great. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. When is the deadline for the drawing for Choose Your Own Path? End of the month. So what are we? We're in November-ish. We're going to November. So November at the end of the month, I want it in submitted, and then uh, like maybe Decemberish, December 1st or something like that, or whatever. I'll do the draw. I'll go through all the random pictures, and then I'll send them. I'll put them on there and go through. Some folks are just straight intense and hard to watch. This is very laid back stuff. Thanks, buddy, Mike. I really appreciate. I really appreciate you talking like that. You telling me that stuff because, you know what? I think this is great to hear that. You know, it's very laid back with this channel. Like, I mean, we could chat about anything, about nothing. I'm not into being professional at anything. I'm not claiming to be a professional. I'm not claiming to be even any good. What I'm here is showing you what I can do, and I'm here to show you what you can do, and we're gonna do it. That's all it is. I mean, you know, it's just the way it is. So yeah, Princess Auto. Check it out. If you can't, Mike, um, if you can't find a set of these, you hit me up. You let me know. Okay. What I'll do is I'll go check my Princess Auto if you can't find one, and then we'll hook up and we'll figure it out. Tell you how much it is and just send it to you. But you let me know first if you can find one. That's not an issue. No problem, buddy. And if you don't have time, let me know, because Princess Auto's like 5 minutes away from me here. If you don't have time to get out there, I have no problem when I go there and say, hey, I can find one for you. I really like them. They work really well. Like, I mean, like, it's really, I can see everything I want to see. Things I miss. Okay, we'll put yellow on that too. Layers, eh, guys? I don't, I, I don't need a bad excuse to find my way. Yeah, Princess Auto. You know what? I go there not like super often, but I do go there. I can't go there with my wife because she doesn't like the smell. Yeah, the smell of rubber. She doesn't like that smell. It makes her sick. Not a good smell. Alright, I don't know if you guys can see that very well, but that's, oops, let's get off the fish's tail. So what we did was we took the black and we shadowed in all the spots that we wanted, right? So that's what we're looking at doing. Out of there and grab my wallet. Spin, spin, spin! That's what I say. I do that too. said, we're just shadowing up what we want. Alright. Done with that job to the carving room. Crazy how that gave me in the piece. That just small. Yeah, it did. You're absolutely right. And then if you look, if you look at the eye, okay, you see the eye. You see how the black under it is dark, and then the rest of the head is light. That makes a big difference when you're painting, when you're doing stuff like that. It shows just like the eye will pop out. I'm gonna do the other side here now. I should take the dryness off though. That's a constant thing. Now, easy tip for everybody is just lean the brush on your thumb. Okay? This way you're not moving everywhere. Get close enough, but not too close. Press down and pull lightly till a little bit of paint comes out. That's a bit too much right there. And then slowly highlight it. Thank you. Too much. Oh yeah, I forgot. I did bring something down with me. Yeah, I did. I brought Q-tips. Q-tips with a little drop of water on it. If you make too much of a spidering, you could just kind of touch it up and kind of wipe it out. You can see it'll come off on your toothpick. The better, harder Q-tips are better. Not these. These are just the normal ear ones. I know you can get them at different places because these ones leave a little bit of hair, you know, a little bit of fine whatever to it. So you have to be careful. And then I'll take the other end and just lightly touch it. Now you can see the Q-tip has a lot of black on it. You want to let that dry for a couple of seconds. Right, that's all it is, and then you could use your Q-tip on your pieces too, and you could just lightly pull down some colors, but just make sure, like I said, because this stuff, like you can see the hair coming off it, that's not a good idea, right? So you don't want to do that too much. But I just use it to, if I overdid. Okay, so here we go, guys. There's the other eye. All right, you can see how that eye came out. I'm trying to get some better color. This one here. So what I'm going to do on this side now is I'm just going to lightly spray around it. Just to pull the bird out. Alright, so now you can see both sides. Let's see if we can get that in there. Both sides are a little darker. That's what you gotta do. Then a little bit of the top. It's known that when painting, if you put darker spots, highlights on things, you'll make them pop out, right? So if you're doing like a certain area, like I said, like under the eye, you make it darker, and then you just lightly shade around it, it sticks it out. Now when we add the color, either we're going to do a white or maybe a yellow eye. We'll see what happens. Okay, you'll see the difference. And there's that darn piece again of hair. Now I see it. There we go. Got it. Alright, so This is called. Where is it? This is called a spidering. Okay, you see how. Where the hell am I? Here. How all this just sprayed out. So that means I either got tip dry or my pressure. Now, all I'm going to do is take my Q-tip. I'm just going to wash it out with the Q-tip, guys. That's all I'm going to do. This is going to be turned brown anyway, right? So I'm not really worried about that. I'm just trying to get the insides highlighted and all that. Getting old sucks. Tip dry in low pressure. Common signs. Yep. Hey, can someone ask Jaden to come downstairs, please?
Why?
Because I need her. Touche. Touche, Mike. Touche. That's true.
She said she doesn't want
What?
I want to teach her actually.
Okay. So. I'm 40 something. I can relate. Yeah, I'm almost 50. Hi. So, you gonna be my 5-minute replacement? Okay, guys, I gotta take a 5-minute break. I need a bathroom break, and I just gotta run out to the shop and get something. So, everybody else knows, and has somewhat of a knowledge to my daughter. So, my daughter will entertain you for like 5-7 minutes. Right? She's my replacement. She's my bathroom replacement. I'll be right back. Holy moly, it says that late already. Yeah, it's 8:30. I don't know what time it is for you, but it's 8:30 here. Okay, 5 minutes. Somebody's come and sit here and say hi to everybody. Tell them, go get a cookie and show them how you eat cookies. I don't care. I'll be back, guys. Give me 5. Plus, I gotta stretch my back. Take Shop Kitty and say hi.
Shop Kitty.
Don't.
Yeah, when you tell her.
You wanna say hi, Shop Kitty? Ready? You wanna show me? Meow. Up, 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 up. Sit down my app. Sit down my app. Sit down. Sit.
At least she didn't block you. She blocked you. Maybe she's saying it's fun. She gotta take a flip.
Sit down. Hi. Wrong side.
And you like, Jerry trying to fucking push Marky, and that shit's so embarrassing.
Both sides. Where are the Oreos? The Oreos are upstairs. Whoa. I ate too many Oreos today. Yesterday for Halloween. I ate too many Oreos. Look at this weird paintbrush.
That's the sad sound of
Either way. May think. Open this again. Oh, my dad's gonna be gone for like 5 minutes. So, yeah. Oreos are the best. Oreos are like number 2 on the list of cookies. Well, there's like some really good there's like I like Oreos, but I like chocolate chip. I love like I love almost every cookie. I don't know. I love a lot of cookies. Chocolate, sugar. That's what I like, sugar. Oh, and you're my dad. He's coming back. Hi.
All right.
You back?
I'm back.
You're done.
Huh?
You should sit in the...
No. Took me last. I had to just grab something. All right. How much? And kids in the Oreo are the best. Yeah. Where's the Oreos? Shop kitty. Yeah. How much candy did you get? Oh, she got about a bag full. A good bag full. Good bag full of candy. All right. So let's keep on going. We're still working with the black. Touch up just a little bit more. Shine in those corners. Too much on there.
Did you get more of that ice cream?
Yeah, it's in the little freezer. Oatmeal raisin. Oh yeah. We have a place called Cody's. It used to be an old Extra Foods out here. And now they got these little 1 or half liter things of ice cream for like $1. So of course, gotta spoil them. you back here, shop kitty? You checking it out? Alright guys, so that looks like I'm with the black. So again, if you're new to the channel and you're here, say hi. Don't be shy. That's what we're here for, to say hi. So we're gonna set that down. See what kind of paint we have left. Oh, we're almost done. That's good. We're just gonna get rid of the black. Second this. And then now we're gonna move on to the brown. Okay. Make sure our blacks there. Oh, where's my schmuck? And then again, what I like to do is take the needle out and really give it a good wiping, like so, because you can tell it gets crusted and gets dry, and if your needle gets dry, it won't spit out the paint, guys. That's just the rules of the brush. So add a little bit of water to whatever you're using as a cloth, and go and always pull up. Don't go back and forth like this, because you'll get stabbed. Give it a good wiping. All right. Okay. Make sure. Just make sure there's no black in there. So give it one more shot. Which we're Uncle Wiener schmuck. Oh, that's the outside schmuck. That's my outside working schmuck, guys. I use that only for woodworking. You know, I'm gonna tell you, when I get that website up, I'm gonna see if I can invest in a bunch of them, because they're not, they're leather, and I see at Jordy Johnson's. I'm gonna see if I can get some, and then I'm gonna put them online, and I'm gonna have that as something that people can buy too. I'll try to get them for a good price, and then give them to you guys for a good price. So that would be cool. They're good little working schmucks. They're not. They're leather, some sort of leather, I guess. And they work great. So instead of ripping your stomach up, I'll see if I can get Uncle Wiener on board with me on that, eh, guys? Cavalier Vests is a site that's on Instagram. I don't know if anybody ever heard of that. It's Cavalier, it's called. And Like these guys are awesome. They make like super really good quality schmucks, aprons, whatever you want to call them. Leather, they're pure leather. Okay, guys. Um, they're worth what you're paying for. Like they're about $200-300 for one. Um, Unfortunately, I go for what I can afford. I'd love to get one from those guys. I really would, honestly. I just really can't afford that. So um, that's why when I found these guys, they were about $40 maybe or so. We'll see. Um, so yeah, it's really nice. They're really nice. So we got a choice here. We have an Indian ink brown, or we have a normal brown. This brown here is really light. Do you polish your needle? Yes, I do. Very important to polish. I do it at the end, so I'll use. I got a mother wax, mother something wax. I have it here somewhere, and I will actually take that, or I have. This is a conservative. I can't even read. Conservator's wax. Okay. Yeah, turtle wax is good. Anything you got, it's clear. And then you just wipe a little bit on there, and you really give it a good rub and a couple of buffings. I think we're gonna go with an Indian ink. This is a little bit darker. So that's what I'm looking for, is a little bit darker. So make sure you put it in there. Jordy, you came back, eh? Alright, that's good. So, let's see here. I'm going to use an Indian ink. This is a lot darker than my other one. I'm going to drop a good 3-4 drops of that in there. Maybe 5. And this stuff, guys, the Indian ink, choose your own path, smack. Schmuck, yeah. You're not gonna put that on there. So, alright, guys, bear with me. I'm gonna try doing this. I gotta put the light on, though, guys. I need to see. I'm gonna put it on this way so you guys can just sort of chat. So, I can't see. Sorry, Gypsy. I know. I'll try to shut this light off. Sorry about that, guys. I have decided what I'm going to do to make my 10,000 giveaway. What are you going to do? So, there's the brown to your left. My left. What's my left? More? This way? Better. Alright. Okay. So, I'll try to keep it out of the light. Much as I can. Sure. What's the giveaway? Give us a little hint. Is it gonna be one of your shirts? I got a brand new airbrush. I really gotta stop being intimidated by it and break it out. I guess you bet you have to, Gypsy. Don't even stop. Think of that. Just get out there and enjoy it. Just show what just play around with it. Muscle control. That's all it is. How far you push down is the air. How far you pull back is how much you're pulling it out. So you just gotta, practice on anything. So I'll tell you, you're gonna love it. You're gonna love doing the airbrushing. Jaden. Here's that piece you're working on. Great job. Thanks, man. It's getting there. It'll take a long while before I get it done. Not being greedy, but I hope I win. Too much spidering here. I have to turn my air down. You have one in 10,000 chance. Yeah, exactly. Those are good odds, man. Those are good odds. I had one airbrush. Do you start dark and paint light towards the highlights? Yes, I always start with a dark on the outside, on the inside of what I need, and then I start. Like right now, you can see it's not you can't. It's not really very noticeable what I'm doing, but you'll see. Maybe in the pictures, you'll see it a lot better. It's a lot of patience. I'm very cool. It's very cool. I'm carving eagles today. I got two. I'm blocking them out. Thanks, Jordy. Yeah, I'd love to see that. You know what? I'll message you later, buddy. Tea time. Good job, tea time. You chainsaw carve right on, then do power tools. Yeah, I wish I could chainsaw again. It's gonna be a while. It's gonna be a while. Even this is killing me. At 60 years young, you are. Never too old to start a great hobby, business. And we're never too old or too young to learn, right? That's the way I see it. You know, I really enjoy this hobby. It's been about 8 years for me of doing this kind of stuff, just starting with the airbrush now. Um, it's only that's right. That's right. You got to be busy, and you know what? It's incredible the people that I've met online. A lot of friendly people. I'm not gonna say haters because I don't care. I don't give a shit what people say. Uh, this one I'm using right now. Sorry, I'm mumbling here, but this is called an Indian ink. This is an Indian ink, so it's an ink base. It dries darker, and when you put it on, but you're doing layers, right? So yeah, this is an ink. These are all your wicked colors, which is these are all acrylics. Okay, that's right. They can. That's right. Yeah, you know, I get the odd person that has a comment to say to me about stuff, and I mean I know everybody's just trying to help. I try not to take offense to it, and um, I try not to overdo it with people that try to boss me around or tell me what to do. And I'm not saying that they do that. It's whatever. It is what it is. People just love to give your opinion. Yeah, it's very thin, and it sprays out like the milky kind of a. You don't have to add any reducer to it or nothing, or any liquids. Um, Gypsy Rose, I don't know if you know that, but what I use in my paintbrush when I'm reducing, this is fantastic. It's called Fantastic Original. It has there's no ammonia in it. Don't get anything with ammonia because it's not good for you. It's not good for your airbrush. 25% of this and 75% water. Perfect. I'd like to get more kind of airbrush paints to look at. Maybe get some different kind of paints to check it out. Right now, this is what's available to me, so I use it at my local art stores. It's the ink is very. Hey Charles, that's my thinner. Yes, it is. Um, the thing about this is if you with Indian ink, look at the bottom here. Where are you? See the bottom. That came out um, very wet. So what I do is I just give it air, and I kind of move it around. And if that doesn't help, I'll just tap it on something to dry it. Right? Yeah, Fantastic is what I use. I got that off of. I'm on a YouTube site with a guy that I've met. He's from Alberta. His name it's Airbrush Army. He's Canadian, eh? So I've learned a lot off of that man. His name is Ryan. This is basswood. It's actually just basswood. It carves really nice if you're... I'm a power carver. That's looking good. Me and the wife began getting ready for our sale tomorrow. All right, I can't wait to see. Make sure you take a lot of pics for me, buddy. Make sure you take a lot of pics, Charles. I want to see that stuff. I want to see. You know what? Even if you, I'd like to even see some video or something out of you guys in there. I want to see what's going on. 10-4, 10-4, yeah. Right on. Can't wait. Hey Gypsy, Charles, do you guys have a YouTube channel? It's your path, that's right. Charles too, yeah, I gotta get him into getting a YouTube channel. I think you and the missus should do that. Here's one. I just subbed. My buddy, choose your own path. Are going to. Yeah. That's right. I mean, Charles and I are going to get ourselves organized and get things going. We want to help out everybody. Get things on there. Hi, Cindy. How you doing, girl? Nice to see you. Alright, guys. I keep on going the wrong way. So you can see the brown coming out. That'll be the wings. There's again, you know, you have to see it close to be able to see the detail that I'm trying to get out. You're doing great. Awesome. Awesome. Charles is saying you guys are getting ready for the craft or for the sale tomorrow. Definitely want to see some of those pictures. Get the G. We got to see. Oh yeah, doing some painting, eh? Are you thinking it's going to be a great, a really good turnout? You know, hopefully there's a lot of people that show up for this for you guys. I know I'd come out one of these days. We're gonna hook up. That's a promise. I hope so too. Who all has channels? I need to learn from everyone I can. Well, Airbrush Army is one of the guys I recommend for paintbrush. This is all he does. He's pretty funny. Uh, he's very laid back. If you ask him questions, he will definitely answer you. He loves to answer people. Airbrush Army is one of them. Who else do I sub? I don't find too many people that I sub put on too many notifications at the best of times. So what I end up doing is I just go on normal, on YouTube, and I check out anybody who's airbrushing. There's a guy, Asylum Airbrush, I think it's called. Asylum. He's not from the States, and he's not from Canada. I don't know where he's from, to tell you the truth, but he is awesome. He's really informative and all that. I'd like to get a couple of channels written down so that I can share them out with everybody to, do some shout outs and stuff like that. I know that there's a lot of channels out there, and people just like myself would love to have a quick shout out. Spread the good news, guys. Spread the good news. We're trying our best to get out there. Cindy, I think an airbrush is in your future. You gotta do it. It's so much easier to paint. So much nicer. I think the colors can be very vibrant. Don't go crazy on buying the most expensive setup. Like this brush right here is in Canada is $80, so it's even cheaper in the States, I'm sure. But a compressor, you can use any kind of compressor with a regulator. That kind of stuff, and or if you could go buy one, I got a cheap little setup here, and I got a really expensive or more expensive one down there. It all depends. I'm just learning. You're learning. Everybody's learning. It's all about blending, right? So you throw a color in, throw another color on top of it, just kind of break it down so it's not just one solid color. Sort of like the dragon here, guys. Hey, Dave. All right. Something like the dragon here, where there is, if you could see, there's like two different blues. There's some bronze in there. There's a little bit of white. The white's on the background. You can see the maybe There's some white. It's all about colors, right? It's all about how you want to put it in there. Oh, that's right. Never mind. Never mind. You're right, Cindy. Sorry. Charles told me that before. That's right. Well, y'all need to get the old man to get that stuff out. That's what it's about.
And once you get off, it's 9 up 2 or something.
Yeah, and
And she wants to go to bed. She wants to get off.
she wants to go to bed.
Yeah, and she wants me to get off.
Well,
We'll see her.
I'm busy.
Yeah, Miss Foxy said on here for almost like 2 hours.
Well, that's why we're painting. What Chad?
Start at like 6. Can you get better or when it starts?
Yeah, well. I'm just gonna do the brown. I will. Well, I'll just do the brown and then I think I'm gonna be done. So just tell her to give me another 10 minutes or so. I just gotta finish up the brown. Sorry guys, I am gonna have to cut it a little short. My wife's still not feeling well. She got booked on the head there at work. She's got a mild concussion happening, and I gotta go take care of her. Take care of the family first. But that's okay. We're gonna just now this will dry. And when we put another layer of brown on it, it'll work. I'm knee deep in wood chips. Cleaning up from the busy day. Take care of the wife. Thanks for the time. Thanks, guys. Yeah, it's slowly but surely, right? You know, everything takes time to heal when you get an injury. That's the problem. I know that. I've been there. So, I'm just going to set this down. Stable. This is where we're at with the brown. Now, it is a lot darker in the background here. It's hard to see, but this is where we're at with it. So we got the brown wings, black head with a little bit of white that we're going to add more into. The back, we're going to figure out what colors we want. Thanks, Mike. You know, we're going to add some colors to the background. We got the feathers that you can see they're in there for the feet, or not for the feet, sorry, the back feathers. The front will have the color of the native emblem that's for them. Right on. And then the fish will be next. And then this is nothing. And then I gotta basically, you can see it how it chipped there, but that's okay because I'm gonna be cutting this off a bit here. So when it goes onto the stick, it should be sitting more like where you're seeing the fish. All right. Okay. So guys, I've been on here for 2 hours. Really appreciate everybody who showed up and everybody who made the great comments. You guys are all awesome. You know, I can't stress that enough to everybody that, you know, friendly community we have here. Good group of people that come on. I don't care if there's only 5 or 6 or 3. It's always a good community, good time talking to you guys, good time listening to you guys. That's most important. It's for me to listen to what you guys have to say, and give out ideas, and then vice versa, right? We want to give that out. Everybody's super friendly on this channel, and I'm so happy to have that. Everybody gets along. People know each other from YouTube channels. They're saying hi. I love that too. So, you know what? We're gonna do another video. Maybe we might even do another one tomorrow. Well, we'll see tomorrow. My wife's birthday is coming up, so I think tomorrow we're gonna take her out, surprise her, bought her a couple of books. She loves to read. You know, stuff like that. So I'm gonna end this with saying the same thing. If I can do it, you can do it, and choose your own path, guys. I just, you know, love to say that. All right. So everybody have a good night, and we will see you soon. Bye, guys.